Hello everybody and welcome back to Fortnite Chapter 2, Save the World. This is the new content we got. There's been a lot of stuff going on already in the news. Well, not really the news, but a little bit. I mean, it's kind of news. Let's look at this real quick. So we've got that we made it to a Snapchat story about how bad Fortnite's Chapter 2 Save the World content is. They talk about all the great things that BR got, and then they mention that we got basically nothing. Clicking back over here for the music. So what's basically happened is, and we did get a hotfix on part of it today. So we went down Sunday. We came back up Tuesday morning in the wee hours of the morning. From what I could see, no official patch notes were released. They want you to get in there and play the game and see what happened. On a side note, Save the World did have some major changes. They finally went back to... Dog, can you knock it off down there? They went back to the AFK and leech detection system, and they tweaked it, and they made it way, way worse. They made it so that you have to get a minimum score of 500 to get full rewards in every category, building, combat, all those things. Any, halfway normal person could tell that could pose as a problem to either people that join late or get disconnected. He's losing his damn mind. The dog is losing his mind. I'm sorry, I'm distracted. Dog, what are you doing? Get out of there. He's down by the computer. Anyways, so anyone with a halfway, normal way of thinking would think about how that could be used for griefing, how that could be used for false positives on the system. For griefing, you walk up, you destroy someone's traps, they're not going to get a combat score anymore if they were depending on all of those traps to do all of their combat for them. So that was pretty easy for people to figure out. If someone builds the entire objective, then someone else isn't going to get rewards. Alright, we had to eject the dog because he was being a pain in the ass. Sorry about that. Oh man, where was I? So yeah, the AFK and leech detection system has gotten way worse. They have loosened the constraints on it. That was pushed out in a hotfix today on October 16th. That hotfix loosened the constraints of the scores. Really, it's not going to be hard to cheese that system if you are an AFKer. The time has gotten shorter. It's supposed to be like 3 or 4 minutes from what I've seen on Reddit before you get booted for being AFK. I think it gives you a warning. I'm not sure. You continue to not get booted from private games, so that's good. We're gonna stop looking at him. He's the only new content, by the way. And he gives a mediocre commander and standard perk. Based on your missing health, you do more headshot damage up to 50%. There are other heroes that do it better. So yeah, that was all we got. And then in the reset, the day for the reset, we got the Super Shredder and Mr. Red. 2 weapons that are part of the base weapon pack that came out oh so long ago. We have the Plague Doctor, Igor. Yeah, sorry. It's hard to concentrate because of how bad it has gone. Igor, by the way, is also, I believe, not good. Yeah. Ability energy cost heroes are typically not that great, especially for something with a long duration like smoke bomb or a long cooldown. So you're going to be waiting anyways for your energy to come back, for the cooldown to come up. Anyways, so things are bad. They did throw out a roadmap, and there have been leaks. Let me see if I can find. Oh, this was the update on when the constraints on the scores are going to be loosened. Also, in patch 11.1, client update, which means not next week, but probably the week after that, so 2 weeks away, They're going to be removing the leeching thing from private and friend matches completely, which is like, why was it there to begin with? Why? Why don't you think about these things? Like, it's hard. It's really hard to care about this game anymore. Like, this game is what gets me any views at all on my channel. I have a few dedicated people that watch my other stuff, 10 to 20 views here and there. But it's hard to care about this game when it seems like Epic gives no shits. They brought down Save the World for 2 days. Didn't really give us anything for new content. I need to click back over here for music. Didn't give us anything for new content. Didn't really give us patch notes. Gave us a broken AFK leech detection system. We're gonna fix the music issue real quick. Background audio on. There we go. Now I can look up other things on the other windows. So they gave us a bunch of broken stuff, or nothing in other words. And then to fix it, we're gonna have to wait 2 weeks. And the subreddit has just been on fire. It's been completely on fire. The version 11 post-patch discussion mega thread has 121 comments. The leeching hotfix that Magus threw up, his post on Reddit, has 127 comments. That's a lot when you look at a lot of these things. And then that post with the backlash and making it to the news has 300 comments nearly. That is insane. That is an insane number of comments for Fortnite. Because look at all these other ones. 20, 30, 40, 5. For the bat signal works. Yay! 5 comments. So yeah. It's hard to care about a game when it's clearly so broken. This person summed it up pretty well. Cat Girl NL. I don't know if they'll see this video, but they get credit for this one. I'm getting more and more tired of Epic trying to dictate how I have to play this game. I don't play public missions. I only play duo on private with a friend. They do team play, blah blah blah. And one of them didn't get rewards during their private mission. So there's that. Then they also broke endurance again. The spawns that they had broken are back. They won't be fixed for 2 weeks. My main question right now is why all of this shit is in client patches. Put this shit on the server. Fix it on the server. Do it in hot fixes. Do it right. Christ almighty. Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes it's hard to care about this game, especially, yeah. There have been leaks of a dungeon type thing. There's stuff on the roadmap. Let me see if I can find the roadmap real quick. Don't mind me. This is a very off-the-cuff video, though it's also lately what I've been doing more of for Fortnite. Alright, here we go. We have the roadmap finally. It's actually on epicgames.com, which is strange to find it there. It's usually posted on Reddit. We have the Quiet Please Soldier this week. We have Igor returned. In-game AFK has been awful. We have the Wild West Llama, revamped and available for a limited time. Cost is 500 event tickets, which are not candy, it seems, for now. Next week, the week of 10/22, I like how they always start the Halloween quest line in the last week of October. That's really great timing. So we have that going next week. The Gravedigger returns. I'll put a link to this in the video description. That'll make this go a lot faster. There's Storm King, Mythic Storm King coming up in 11.2, which should probably be in late November. You'll get weapons from him that do special things, mythic weapons. They've made gameplay adjustments. They're going to be listening to the community's concerns and observations of the state of the mid to high-end gameplay meta. We've decided to make some changes to improve Save the World moment-to-moment gameplay experience for everyone. We also want to shake up how the game is played, intending to keep the gameplay exciting with a renewed focus on counterplay going forward. Below are some examples of what to expect. We will adjust some traps to make them more effective in some situations, while also reducing exploitation in others. In at least one case, we will completely redesign a trap to make sure it goes to good use and is enjoyed by players. Hopefully they're talking about the damn the trap that makes all the guys go away. Patrol Ward, that's what it's called. Example: gas traps will disperse B clouds, but enemies must stay in the gas cloud itself to take damage over time. Okay. That kills a whole lot of soloing. Adjustments will be made to some AI to make them less frustrating in some cases while reducing exploits in others. Example: propane tanks will no longer be dropped by Sploder Huskies if they are eliminated before throwing them or self-destructing. Hero ability damage will be adjusted so that it scales as effectively as weapons do currently. See, these are the things that are nice to see. I give no fucks about the locker completion. Most people in Save the World, I think, don't at this point. These are the things that are good to see. Even the shake-up with the gas trap will be good to see, because basically it's line every ceiling tile with gas traps in your traps. That's what you do. That's the only trap that's viable. However, I would like to see them take the smart-ish way of changing things, and instead of simply nerfing gas traps, to make everything else better. Make the ceiling zapper, that big fucker. Where is he? There he is. I haven't even leveled him up to 130. Can we see him? No. Whoa, what did I do? I don't even know what that is. Let's start with making this guy useful. It's supposed to be big damage, and it's also supposed to hit one tile. Nature damage. Targets a single enemy, doing a large amount of damage and impact. We should be able to put this at the back of a tunnel and have it one-shot a smasher. Hopefully that the smasher is the only thing that has gotten there. Otherwise it's a failed trap. So we should be able to do things like that. We should be able to have these guys, they should be able to take out everything that's a regular husk and below. So regular husks, not sploders, not huskies, but mini baby husks, we should be able to put these out in front to take care of that type of stuff. I don't know. That's just my hopes and dreams. Going forward, I will continue to cover the game, though I am going to be weaving other content in there. I intend on finishing Mutant Year Zero. I intend on finishing... God damn it. Oh, I've already finished Dungeons 3. We're just staggering the release. I intend on doing more Deep Rock Galactic stuff. I actually saw that posted in a Save the World thread about how developers should communicate, and I thought that was really cool because they do a really good job, the Deep Rock Galactic team. So anyways, going forward, I will still be covering Fortnite, and we'll be covering other stuff. I'm interested... Oh, we do have candy. I'm interested in seeing what the shakeups are for the meta, but I'm also scared, because most times the original team for Save the World is largely gone. This is a known fact. And their code being a mess and why we have so many bugs is part of the problem. The other part of the problem is that we have this other team working on it. They don't know their way around the code probably anywhere near as well, even now. And every time that they implement something new, it largely is buggy or just doesn't work or is kind of shit. Even if you look at the hero rework system, a lot of people use the same builds now. I'm sure there's more diversity than ever before, but I'm sure if you went through every one of my builds, you would find a handful of people using something very similar and saved in their builds. Anyways, that's my 2 cents on that. I will see you guys next time. By the way, endurance runs are currently broken unless you build at the beach north, otherwise known as amplifier A or B, depending on when you placed it. Yeah, so that's fun. I've also largely given up on endurance solo. I'll see you guys next time. I'm Dash Brandon. Use my creator code if you'd like to help the channel. I'm terrible at this. This is off the cuff. Again, I'll see you guys next time. Creator code _Brandon. Bye bye.